Welcome to Garden Rewards, and if you're new here, my name is Wendy, so welcome to the channel. So as you can see, I'm by the pots that are outside my kitchen doorway, and I think the time has come now that I need to take these out and put some cyclamen in. So I'm just going to get my supplies, and I'm also going to plant some bulbs in as well. So the supplies that I'm using are this hand fork, I've got a pair of gloves, and this bucket here that I'm going to put the begonias in once I've pulled them out. The bulbs that I want to plant in with these cyclamen are these large flowering mixed crocuses, and I think they're such a cheerful little flower, and also these snowdrops, and they will both flower from February to March, and also these muscaris, and they will flower from March to April. Now the reason why I want to plant these now and not in October, where I usually do all my bulb planting, is because once the cyclamen are in, I don't want to disturb the pot anymore. So I want to try planting them in now and then the cyclamen on top. Now it's hard to believe I've only got 3 begonias in here, and I hope that they will come out easily, but I have got some compost ready to go in if it pulls out more soil than I needed it to. So I haven't got too much compost to put in, but because I've got acacia trees in here, I've got ericaceous compost to go back in. So I've just opened the crocuses, and as you can see, they're starting to sprout now. So I don't want to be very organised about it, I just want to dot them in the pot, and that way it'll look more natural. And they don't need to be very deep either, because they're only small bulbs. Next are the snowdrops. And next are the muscari. And last but not least, it's the cyclamen, and I've got 3 in this container, and I have some more if I need them. I'm just going to see how 3 look at the moment. So I actually think 3 cyclamen are enough in here, and I think they look absolutely beautiful. I love the variegated leaves. They've got the lovely silver effect with the green on these leaves. So we've just got to do it one more time. Now you may have noticed that the acacia in this pot is different from the one behind me, and that's because I had 2 identical plants and one died. But I really do like the red of the acacias in these, so I might next year change the one behind me out for a more red coloured acacia, probably bloodgood or something like that. But they are deciduous, so they are losing their leaves at the moment. And if you look really closely on the cyclamen, there are more flowers coming. I think they look so pretty, very swan-like or ballerina-esque. How beautiful. Now while we're out here, I've noticed that this fern is dying off as well, so I've got some lovely Skimmia rubella that's all got tight buds on, and I'm going to put in its place. And if you look closely, there are all the little tiny buds that will open up into really tiny little flowers. Such a lovely little plant when there's not much else going on in the garden. but where I'm going to put it is here where the fern was. And an idea to do is when we were having the patio done, I had my husband cut up some of the slabs into these little squares so that you can rest your pot on so it doesn't mark your slabs. So much easier than buying them. I've seen them at garden centres, a bit more fancier than this, but they were £10 each. And all this is some pieces of slab cut up into squares. And then if you just adjust them under the pot so that they're not so visible, and it just keeps a gap underneath, and then it doesn't stain your patio. And that's it for this week. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Have a lovely week, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.